What men do wrong when they flirt. You've most likely landed on this video because you tried to flirt with a woman and things didn't go as planned and you were strikingly embarrassed. Or you struggled with flirting with a woman and you just never do it. So if this sounds like you're in the right place because as a woman, I'm going to show you how to flirt with a woman, when not to flirt with a woman, and actually how to measure the right amount of flirts you should do and be doing to have success and be comfortable with flirting, which will lead you to attracting more women. So stay tuned. Hi, my name is Apollonia Ponti. I'm a dating, relationship, and life coach for men. I help men master attraction skills in every area of their lives so they can attract great women and attract a great life. Please subscribe if you haven't already, as this is what helps this channel grow, and share this video to help support your friends and many other men out there if this video resonates with you. You can also sign up to join my membership community where you get weekly calls with me and access to special live guest calls, Facebook private community group, and exclusive programs. I'll put that link below in the description box. And a big hello to those of you who are already VIP members. Let's get into it. Flirting is a great way to let someone know that you are interested. It's also an art. Why I say it's an art is because it has to come down to your personal style because every art looks different. So this video will be about the mistakes that I see men making, but understand that flirting needs to be something you are lightly doing from time to time, especially when you are new to it. Start testing it in different situations with women here and there. But the main goal in flirting is to understand, to feel out the room and the energy of what you are flirting and who you're flirting with. You never want to flirt with a woman and say sexual things only when you both have not experienced any advancement of this type of interest. The goal when flirting is to start with cold, medium, and then hot. If the both of you are interested in this, then it'll be great. So let's go into number one. Don't start like you have a sense of entitlement, okay? Men will talk to women, or start their date flirting with them like they are entitled and accusing her of liking him too early on, or saying things that are too abrupt where she will get uncomfortable since nothing has built yet and you haven't even warmed her up to the idea of you. So you want to start with the subtle flirts and lightly become interested and not too pushy. Here is what you don't do. I've heard that many people tell men that if the flirting does not work in an approach, then you persist in getting her to engage with you, which is actually a no. Just move on and pick your ego up off the floor and know that you are closer to getting results because you're trying and it's okay. And move on to someone else. It's very negative when a man starts to push, and many men actually do this. If the woman does not show interest, then walk away and show interest elsewhere. You don't want to be that man that gets constantly embarrassed because you aren't reading her body language as she gives you one-word answers and her body language is off. Remember, the most effective flirting comes from being genuine, well-composed, authentic, and just having fun with this process. Number two is you make her jump through a hoop way too soon. This means you may say something like, guess what's my nationality? Or guess where I'm from? In the first initial stages of conversing with a woman, the last thing she wants to do is guess about you. This is also not flirting behavior. This is just looking at as games and does not engage a woman who does not know you yet. She will think, why is this guy making me guess this silly thing? It's not entertaining and it comes off quite immature. Nagging, let's talk about that. She will think, why is he making me guess this silly thing? It's not entertaining and it comes off quite immature, which is also something in the pickup community called negging. Number three is you start to touch her too soon. I've come across men like this and also coach men that think this is the way you start with escalation, which is absolutely is not. Escalation does not start with touching a woman instantly. It will rub the woman the wrong way and she will just get this icky feeling. And if you want to attract a woman, icky does not go with attraction. Understand when you are flirting, you don't have to touch her. This does not increase your chances, whatever you've heard out there. You have to first recognize that you know about personal space. Once the date continues, depending on conversations and personalizations and laughs and great conversations, then flirting can be intertwined with these events, and touching will come into play where things on the date may get more physical, but this does not happen right away. Don't be too touchy with her, and don't put your hands on her thigh and arm in the beginning of approaching her or on your beginning of the first 10 minutes of your date. She will then think you are creepy. And unfortunately, this happens to a lot of women. Personal space is so important. Typically, a woman will touch the man's touch him first by his arm or his leg or his thigh, whatever the case may be. Then this is when you can start slowly touching, reciprocating her back, engaging her body language through conversations and her behaviors. So you want to wait for the indication that it's okay to do so. Number 4 is memorizing lines and taking them too seriously. It's important to know that you might want to get an outcome with her, but you aren't dependent on her outcome. Flirting, like I mentioned before, is an art. When we flirt, it's supposed to be light and playful for the most part, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't have to have a perfect one-liner. What I've noticed in our dating society is men want the perfect line and phrase to say to get a woman attracted to them. But if you don't find your energy and yourself somewhat attractive, it will be hard for a woman to as well. Many men want the perfect script or to follow an agenda on flirting, but that's why it's an art. The greatest flirters have no lines memorized or an agenda. They are just present, confident, and great at reading the room and body language, and most importantly, having fun with themselves. To get better continued flirting with women and people who want to flirt with you, let's say a woman that you see often at the coffee shops engages with you often, and she may even smile from time to time, and you start speaking to her and see where it goes. You want to make sure that you take an approach with women who are being open with you more often. This will help you with being comfortable with flirting. Number 5 is confusing often the women who are just being nice to you instead of flirting. Here is the thing. Many of us can misread the signals of flirting, and many of us have this all in common, and maybe we will misread them from time to time. But many times, because some women generally can always flirt or be flirty because they want attention, but also because some women are natural flirters and just open and nice. But also some women are just nice, and sometimes men will actually misconstrue their niceness with flirtatiousness. So don't always think that every woman is flirting with you. This is where you get outcome oriented. When you become present, you're able to see and show up to see if she's giving you cues that she's flirting with you or just being nice. So when flirting, you misread her and think that she is interested in you because she smiles only, let's say. You have to look for more stack signals. Is she smiling, of asking about your personal life and relationship with women? Is she possibly talking about hanging out in the future? Start to gauge her more, and you do the same with subtle flirts to see how she catches on. Number 6 is romanticizing your flirts. I've seen this before and thought it would be important to mention here. Some people have thought flirting is about saying these movie poetic flirts to be romantic, and this may come off cute once in a while. This is not flirting, though. It's being romantic. Flirting is not what you see in a Hollywood or Disney movie. This can also be very manipulative and a form of gaslighting if you think that this is the way that you get women. Intensity in the beginning by romanticizing the things that you say. Like, you're so amazing. Where have you been all my life? You're the type of woman I will be in a relationship with. I want to spend every waking moment with you. I want to give you everything you want. Sounds too good to be true? Also, a woman who is not looking for a man to save her will be highly turned off by these words. Number 7 is the Playboy effect. This is also the machismo act, I call it. Example, let's say you see a woman with a man and you ask her if you can buy her a drink. You don't know who this man is. It could be her husband, her brother, her boyfriend, but instead you just shoot your shot and think, I'm going to show her how confident I am or the guys that are with me will see that I am confident. Is a very ego response, and you can walk away with a fight from the other guy. So let's not cause a scene. If you see a woman with another guy and it looks like they are just friends or family, not on a date, just start getting closer to her area and see if the both of you make eye contact, and then go into the area she is in so she can maybe say something to you. Here's a bonus. Do not flirt at work, guys. Many men want to flirt with women in the workplace. I also see many men getting confused about how to flirt. I always tell everyone, follow your HR policies, and also make sure that if you do decide to flirt with a woman, do it outside of work, and you have to start very slow and subtly. Remember, there is a difference between flirting for fun and flirting with the intention of just teasing someone. These are just based on attention when you are just teasing a woman or to see if she will respond to you positively, and be honest. Always be honest with your intentions when you're flirting. And if you are looking for a one-night stand, then be honest and see if she picks up what you're giving her. When you tease and flirt for attention, only you will lead people on, and you will not get the best alignment of women when you do it just for attention. Make sure you remember that the smallest flirts that show intention and you being authentically you more often than not, these type of flirts and interactions get deeper and real a lot quicker as well. And so what's important is that you understand the basis of flirting comes within you. And so here, I don't want you to do these things that many men that we see do when it comes to flirting as a woman. If you want to take it to a deeper level with me, I would encourage you to sign up for the How to Flirt training program right below. It's completely free in the link. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. If you'd like to also follow me on Instagram, you can see it up here on the cards, as I love to have some personal interaction, and it's easier for me to have it there with you guys. As always, I'll see you in the next video, and remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.